To Los Angeles, where LeBron James and the Lakers, for the third consecutive game, head to overtime. And LeBron, for the third straight game, would play 40-plus minutes. Anthony Davis out for the second straight game. Can't leave Al Horford that wide open. He'll hit a three. Seconds later, Darius Miller. When you get that finish, you know a guy's made it. He just wants to admire it. Thunder lead by 20. They led by 10 at the half. Here comes LeBron in transition. Basically 1 on 3 or 4. It makes it nearly a fair fight, but not quite. Lakers down 5. LeBron step back 3, 2-point game. They had been down by as many as 20. Still trailing heading into the fourth. Down 1. LeBron forces the steal in transition. Oh, subtle underhand dish to Kyle Kuzma, and that gives the Lakers their first lead of the game. But they're trailing again. Excuse me, now they lead by 1. And LeBron hits to make it a 4-point lead. But OKC has Luguentz Dort, and Luguentz Dort is fearless. Appreciate that about this guy. He is ready to take and make big shots. After the free throw, the Thunder lead. They hit a couple of free throws, and they lead by 3, and then LeBron James. Montrezl Harrell with a handoff and the screen of Dort, and that's enough for LeBron to hit the 3 that send it to overtime for the third straight game. That's something that in his career has never happened. 3 consecutive overtime games. LeBron, most underappreciated part of his greatness is his passing ability. Here, sets up Dennis Schroeder, who's fouled on his way to the cup. Tie game, not anymore. Sets up Wesley Matthews for the 3 ball. 4 seconds to go. It's a 1-point game. LeBron with the steal and the save, but by saving it, he gave Kenrich Williams an opportunity anyway. It was good if it went. If it hit the shot clock, it just meant that the game ended. But LeBron out in the passing lane made it all but impossible for the Thunder to win, and they didn't. Lakers win again in OT.
Without him, where's their three-point shooting? They've been struggling a lot the last few weeks. Kept them out of the rotation, out of the game for 4 games in a row. The last 2, he's back.
All right, guys. Markieff Morris scored 9 points off the bench. He's now with Allie.
Hey, Keith. First, starting with just what it takes. It's one thing to play 3 straight overtime games, which, as we've talked about, hasn't happened for the Lakers since '91. But to win all 3, what does that take? What does it say about your club right now?
Shoot, we had some slow starts. These last 3 games. You got to tip your hat to OKC. They play hard, man. One thing about them is, they non-stop attacking, man. They got a great future ahead of them. It was ugly, but you got to take the wins with the wins. We just move on. Like I said, you got to tip your hat to OKC and Detroit because they push us to the limit.
Over the last several days, especially, your teammates have sang praise of you and Wes Matthews, the way in which you guys have handled yourselves as consummate pros. Keith, what is this time like for you going into those conversations with Coach, to the 4 DNPs, to getting the start tonight, coming up with the big 3, the big plays, and the moments when it was needed most? What's just kind of that process for you?
It's tough. It's not an easy thing. Told that you mind the lineup right now, and that they got to try to find minutes to get the other guys in rhythm. But this is a tough season for everybody. The thing that makes us great is that we got a deep team. For me and Wes, we just got to stay ready. When our time is called, we got to just be ready to play. But as competitors like me and Wes are. It's just tough not to get out there and battle with the team every night, but you just got to stay ready.
From an overall team standpoint, what do these 3 wins specifically speak to in regards to what you guys are right now and where you're headed and the goals surrounding this season as a whole?
It's really that we can win. Not to take nothing away from OKC, but they was down a bunch of players. But just show that we can win some games without AD. That we can rest some guys and kind of get some of the same production out of the rest of the guys on the team. ugly wins, but the win is a win. And